Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacey Lei. Welcome to 30 Minutes of Yoga. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. This series that I'll be sharing will begin on the floor and we'll be moving through our body to a kneeling and then standing posture, back down to kneeling, back down to the mat, sitting, and even laying down at the very end. The purpose of moving through all these postures is to help you feel more flexible and grounded and stable and connected and confident in each of these body postures so that in your life when you're playing with the grandkids or gardening, you'll feel really confident with your movement. Okay? For today's class, you should be wearing clothing that allows you to bend and stretch in all directions. Please clear your area of any distractions. If you have a yoga mat, that would be great. Otherwise, you could practice on a carpet. And if you have a yoga block, that will be handy as well. You could take a pillow from your couch if you like, or use a big book. Just something that brings the floor a little bit closer to you would be helpful. And if your knees are tender at all, then having a small towel nearby would be smart as well. It'll help to keep the exercises a little bit more comfortable for you. So if you have everything that you need, make your way over to your mat and lower down to the floor. So as you move down to the floor, you'll fold your legs so that your left knee is pointed to the side of the room. And then your back leg, your right leg, will be folded back behind you. Now, once you make it into this posture, you'll notice that things are asymmetrical, right? So go ahead and rock forward and back until you find a comfortable position. And then take your yoga block or your pillow and just place it in front of you. And you can lean on that block now. So just reach your right arm up into the air and press your thumb back and begin to stretch, reaching up through your fingers and down through your hips, reaching in both directions simultaneously. So reach your arm out to the side and bend your whole body out to the side and then sweep up. Okay, so here's our movement pattern. And this is where we'll begin today. So just start exhaling as you reach, inhaling as you lift up. Exhale and inhale. And now I invite you to close your eyes. Just keep moving, bending aside and coming back up. And feeling comfortable with this movement even though your eyes are closed. And hold your next one up and please blink your eyes open. So look down and you can take your block and move it towards the front of your space. And then help your body up so that you're on your knees. So from this point, you can place your towel underneath your knees if that's most comfortable for you. And then just sit upright. Bring your hands to your lower back and squeeze your elbows back behind you. And release, and squeeze your elbows back. And release. Now lift your eyes just a little bit. And then tuck your chin. And then lift your eyes. And tuck your chin. Please continue with this movement. And I invite you to close your eyes. So our mantra for today is, if I get grounded, I will rise. I trust my feet and I trust my eyes. Please open your eyes up. It's a little bit silly. It kind of sounds like Dr. Seuss, but it's easy to remember, right? Bring your hands forward, please. And now let's change our leg position. So place your right leg in the front. Your left leg is back behind you now, just like before. And move your block so that it's out in front of you. Reach your left arm over your head. Press your thumb back. Stretch and stretch a little bit further and then bend over to the side. Now that you're comfortable with this exercise, you might find that bending onto your elbow helps you along, all right? So just see what's best for you. Reaching long and stretching your skin, and then come back up, sweep all the way up. So we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So just keep flowing with your movements and flowing with your breath. Maybe you'll close your eyes as you listen to our mantra. If I get grounded, I will rise. I trust my feet. I trust my eyes. Hold the next one down, please. Now blink your eyes open. You can sweep your hand down to the floor. And then let's just roll forward so that you're on your hands and your knees. You can move the block out of the way. So lift one hand and one knee, lift one hand and one knee, and just crawl a little bit comfortably until you find a nice tabletop posture. Okay, so your back should be flat and your abs are engaged, and then curl your toes under just a little bit. Now, if you want to take this up a notch, then let's practice a quick exercise with me. Just exhale and lift your knees off the floor and lower back down. Do that one more time. Lift your knees up off the floor and then lower back down. Now, lift your right hand up and place it on your heart. And then twist your body and reach your arm towards the ceiling. So hand to heart and touch the floor. Hand to heart and reach up. Keep practicing, touching your heart, reach down, touch your heart, and reach up. This time you'll hold your hand up in the air and roll through your wrist in both directions. And now reach your arm through the keyhole. So we're threading the needle. You'll reach your fingers all the way through and then lower down to your upper back. So you're twisting and bending forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale a lot. And keep your body exactly where it is, but just pull your eyeballs towards the ceiling. And now smile just a little bit. If I get grounded, I will rise. I trust my feet and I trust my eyes. Okay, push off your hand and return to tabletop, please. So you're resting on both of your hands. Then step one leg back and then the other leg back. So you're just giving your knees a little bit of a rest and lengthening your legs. You're also stretching your feet if you're still maintaining that nice deep foot fold, right? Okay, now this time I'd like you to keep your left leg back, and then roll to the side of your foot. And lift your left arm up to your heart and come to side plank. Check your balance there. How do you feel? This might be a little bit of a struggle for you, and it's okay. Just practice the position. You're safe. But if you'd like to take it up a notch, then lift your eyes and look towards your hand, and then look down to the floor. And look back up, and look back down. Choice is yours. Please look at me. Bring your top hand to your heart, and then back to the floor. Come back to tabletop, and then lower yourself all the way down. Take your arms by your sides, palms up. Lift your arms and your legs at the same time. Lift and lower down. As you lift, exhale. And down. Keep going with this movement. Just work at a pace that feels good to you. If I get grounded, I will rise. I trust my feet and I trust my eyes. Last time, please lift up and hold. Relax down to the floor. All right, here we go. Help yourself back up. Take your hands underneath you. A deep exhale as you push your body up and return to tabletop. Now this time, your left hand comes to your heart. And then twist your body and reach up towards the ceiling. Touch your heart and reach down. Touch your heart, twist and reach up. Touch your heart and down. Do this just a few more times. Now this time you'll hold your hand in the air and roll your wrist in one direction and then in the other direction. Now bring this hand to your heart and twist your body and thread the needle just like before. So I'm placing my arm underneath the other arm. Now just rest on your shoulders. And you should feel pretty comfortable. Just allow yourself to be heavy on the mat. Exhale a lot. And keep your body position exactly the same, but roll your eyeballs towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, push into the mat and help yourself back up. Once you're up to your hands and knees, then just stretch your legs. Stretch your legs and give your knees a rest. Stretch your foot as you come back, a deep foot fold. And now we'll lower back down to the floor again. So take your time, lower down. And this time, extend your arms overhead in a V shape, V like victory. And turn your thumbs towards the ceiling. Exhale as you lift your torso up. Relax down. Exhale. Inhale. Your breathing should be fluid and deep. This is the most important thing. Please do not hold your breath. Be fluid with your breath. Inhale. Last time. And lower down. Pull your hands back into your body and push yourself up. Come to your knees again, please. Now bring your left knee towards your left elbow. So you're side bending. Left knee towards your elbow. Maybe it touches. That would be the ultimate goal, getting your knee to touch your elbow. Let's have two more on this side. And now same exercise on the right side. So knee to your elbow. Right knee to your right elbow. Exhaling every time you lift. One more time. Now this time, you'll draw the same leg forward, your right leg, and place your foot on the floor. So we're coming to a kneeling position. Take your time getting there, and remember, you've got your towel if your knee is tender. So you could just place the towel underneath your knee. So here we are in our kneeling lunge, and you can move your back foot around to see where you're most comfortable. Now bring your hands to your heart and face forward. And then twist to your right. So you're twisting back behind you. Twist to your right. And you're twisting. Your hands are together. Your elbows are high. Just one more time. One more time. And return into the center. Now place both hands on your front leg. unless you need to bring your hand down to the floor. But from here, we're going to stand up. So push yourself up and then pivot your back foot so that the pinky edge of your foot is parallel to the back of your mat. So your back foot, you can press into your side foot, and then your front foot is pointed forward. And here we are in the warrior pose, right? So think of the warrior archetype as the protector and the defender. Okay, right now you are the protector and the defender of your space. So own your space, feel grounded and stable. If I get grounded, I will rise. I trust my feet. I trust my eyes. Please bring 2 hands to your heart. Place your left hand on your thigh and reach up with your right hand. This is the peaceful warrior. Because we're feeling peaceful, make your eyes kind of sparkly. So think about the expression that you have behind your eyes. Give your eyes something to smile about. And now return your arms back into the warrior 2 pose and straighten your front leg. Let's bend and straighten again. And bend and straighten. Last time, we'll keep your legs straight and bring your hands to your hips. And now pivot your right foot. So now you have a very wide stance. And from here, it might feel a little bit awkward, but press your hips from side to side. Just do what feels natural. You might prefer to stay on one side. Bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. And now lift your arms up. So this is what I'm doing from the side, right? Just standing wide, arms up and down. And just see how high they go. Even if you can just lift your hands off your buns, you're in good shape, right? So each time you lift, exhale and inhale. So you could feel this stretch opening up your chest and your throat, drawing your shoulders away from your ears, helping you to breathe better. Now this time, lift your hands up and just lean your body forward a little bit and then come back up. So it's a very gentle hip hinge. Okay, it looks like this from the side. Hinging forward and back up. Lift your hands, hinge forward and come back up. Now as you lean forward, keep your abdominals engaged. Keep your spine long. Okay? Keep your shoulders back and your eyes up. You should feel, keep going, you should feel very grounded. Very grounded. And with each repetition, you're moving deeper into the posture and deeper into your breath. This is your last one. So dive deep. Exhale, 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 and come back up. Nice work. Okay, so now your feet are wide, but they're in parallel right now, correct? So keep your right foot where it is and turn your left foot towards the side of the room. So now you have 2 feet in 2 different directions. Why don't you start with your hands on your hips, and you might need to readjust your feet just a little bit, but take a nice wide stance. We're moving into the warrior 2 on the other side. Now eventually you'll want a nice low lunge with your front leg, but if that's not happening today, then at the very least, try to keep your back leg straight. Okay, so just focusing on one of the legs is really helpful in making the exercise feel more efficient. If you know you've got one good side, right? Reach your arms out long, please, and feel the sensation of the warrior inside of you, grounded and stable and confident. If I get grounded, I will rise. I trust my feet, and I trust my eyes. Bring 2 hands to your heart, please, and then reach up to Peaceful Warrior. So reach up with your left arm, down with your right arm, and you can just rest right there on your thigh. And now you're looking at your fingertips. And because this is the Peaceful Warrior, you're thinking peaceful thoughts. Right? So allow your eyes to demonstrate that sense that you feel. If I get grounded, I will rise. I trust my feet. I trust my eyes. Okay, let's return your arms back to the warrior and straighten your front leg and bend it and straighten and bend. Keep going 4 more times, 3 more times. Now on this side, we'll keep our leg bent. Place your hand onto your thigh and watch this transition. We are coming down to the floor, onto one knee, just like before. You might remember this posture from the other side. If you want to put the padding underneath your knee, do that right now. Okay, and then just decide where you want your foot to be. It depends on where you feel most stable. Okay, and then turn your torso and look in the same direction as your front leg and bring your hands into your heart. Now twist to your left, twist, twist. So you're twisting yourself backwards, right? So a fairly small range of motion. We're not going too far. Just take it as far as you can go with your hands still together. And then keep yourself in the center. Take a deep breath in and exhale a lot. I hope you're feeling good right now. Okay, look forward and just bring your hands down to the floor. And then you'll sweep your leg back and come to tabletop posture once again, just like before. And from here, just very gently tuck your tailbone under to round your lower back, and then lift your tailbone up again. So just tuck your tailbone and lift. A very small tuck and a lift. Just one more time. And relax. Okay, now we'll lower all the way down to the floor. And slide your elbows underneath you. So once your elbows are bent and your palms are up, just lift your chest up. I'd like you to focus on pressing your shoulders down and lengthening your neck. Now, as you're holding in this posture, your exhales are fluid and deep. The muscles in your face are relaxed. Okay, flip your palms down to the ground. And as you lower yourself down, just place one flat hand on top of the other. And then you can rest your chin right on your hands. Bend your left leg. So bring your foot towards your butt and then extend. And let's do the other side. So foot towards your butt. You're just bending your leg. And now continue to alternate. And now hold your left foot in and reach your left arm back. Now we'll begin by just placing your hand on your lower back with your palm up. And that might just be the perfect amount of stretching for you today. If you'd like to stretch a little bit deeper, then press up to your elbow and reach back and see if you can touch your ankle or your heel. Just skin to skin is all you're looking for. And if you really want to boost it, if you're super flexy and bendy, you can hold your foot. We've all got our option, right? So choose the option that's best for you. So if you're holding your foot, relax yourself back down and release your foot. And let's all switch sides. So you can lower your foot, your hand, and then bring your right foot in towards your butt. And place your right hand on your lower back. Your palm is up and you're just resting here. You can intensify this stretch by pressing up to your elbow. You can intensify the stretch by reaching for your foot. And you can intensify the stretch by holding your foot. It's entirely up to you. Your breathing is fluid and deep. You're feeling good, right? Me too. Okay, relax yourself down and release your foot, but keep your left foot, pardon, that's your right foot. Keep your right foot right where it is and roll over onto your back. That was pretty sneaky, huh? If that just rolled you off your mat like it did to me, you could just make your way back. And once you arrive on your back, take your feet hip distance apart and begin to drop your knees from one side to the other side. So drop your knees over. You'll feel a gentle twist and a stretch in your lower back. Just take your time. And then if you feel a tightness on one side, you can hold it there and just relax. Just melt into your postures and then return into the center. So take a quick look at your legs. They should just be as wide as your hips, no wider than that. And then lay your arms by your sides. Reach your fingers towards your heels. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your butt, lift your bum off the floor. Now check in with yourself. If your knees are feeling tender, then you should walk your feet away from you just a little bit. Now exhale, engage your butt and see if you can lift your hips a little bit higher. And let's lower all the way back down with a flat back. Now lift your feet up off the floor and reach for your ankles and pull your knees down to the mat. Now if you're very flexy and bendy and you can reach for your big toes, then do that right now. This is called the happy baby. Holding onto your toes. It's a little bit awkward, I know, but it feels so good, doesn't it? Let's just admit it. Who cares if it's awkward? It feels good. Okay, take your hands away from your toes and away from your ankles and lower your feet back down to the floor. Reach for your heels again. We're going to do that same exercise. You ready? Inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips up, up, up off the ground. So take care of your knees. And exhale, engage your seat just a little bit more. I know this is a strong exercise, but you're almost done. And after all, you're laying down. All right, you ready? Lower your whole body flat down to the ground. Nice work. Please extend your left leg and draw your right knee into your chest. And now take your knee all the way across your body. You'll roll up onto your side. See, I promised we'd be in every different body position today, right? So your knee is down and you're just resting on your side. And now your right hand comes to your rib cage and slide your elbow back. Maybe it will touch and maybe it won't. Now roll across your head and look to your right side. Okay, roll back towards the front and help your knee. Roll you back and let's switch sides, okay? So your left leg comes in, your right leg is out, And then just roll to your side body. With your hand on your rib cage, allow your elbow to sink towards the mat. And now look over to your left side. Your face is still relaxed and your breathing is still deep. And now use two hands to take your leg and roll your body back. And extend your leg now across the floor. Let your toes drop out wide and open your arms by your sides. Palms are wide open for abundance. Or you can flip your palms and press down to feel more grounded and secure. If you need and deserve some healing energy today, place a hand on your belly and a hand on your heart. Please close your eyes. A deep breath in and exhale. Stay with your breath, with your eyes closed. If I get grounded, I will rise. I trust my feet and I trust my eyes. A deep breath in and even longer exhale. We've come to the end of your yoga class already. It's been quite a journey, huh? It was my honor and privilege to be your guide today. I hope you had a good experience. Please take the time to just stay here on the mat for as long as you need to today and absorb all the subtle changes that you just made in yourself. I look forward to seeing you the next time on your mat. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.